Hey, Spirited Drives, Unreliable Cars, and today we are getting ready to head out for a drive that I call the Palouse Hills Run. We're going to drive from North Idaho to Connell, Washington today, but just kind of to get settled in for the night because tomorrow morning we're going to pull out from Connell and do this drive that I call the Palouse Hills Run. And I'm a little sad because this might be the last time I do it, at least for a long time, but more on that later. It's in Eastern Washington, and it's Highway 260 and 261 and then 12. Basically, we're gonna kind of cut through southeast Washington, over the rolling hills of the Palouse, and it's neat. It's a two-lane highway. You hardly have any traffic. It's got just enough twisties and hills and beautiful views, and not a lot of people know about it. I almost feel like I'm like one of those guys that's giving away the fishing hole or something. So hopefully it doesn't, you don't watch this, tell all your friends, it becomes bombarded with a bunch of cars. Great on a motorcycle too. But it's just a day trip. We're going to do it tomorrow, and it's going to end at the Perce National Park, just outside of Lewiston, Idaho. If you never get a chance, or if you've never had a chance, pardon me, to check out the Perce National Park. Oh, look, there's the neighbor's beautiful Pontiac that got nailed by the or Buick, what is it, Pontiac, I don't know, got nailed by the snowplow. He parked it on the side of the road and the plow hit it. It looks great. Anyway, if you've never had a chance to pull into the Perce National Park, you've really missed out. You can't see much from the highway. I spent years driving by it on the way to McCall, and I went, oh, okay, there's some sort of a little building over there. It is so cool. Very, very beautiful. The museum is neat. All the restored buildings, the park where you can eat lunch under the trees. Just check it out, or at least look it up online. Perce National Park. It's La Poille. It's just outside of Lewiston, Idaho. So tomorrow we're going to do that. I think there's only going to be like 2 or 3 of us, all British cars this time. And then we'll finish up. I'll probably get back home tomorrow night. So again, I'm kind of sad because this will be it for a while. One thing I like about runs, everyone likes, one thing I love about having the runs, I'm talking about car drives. Car shows, you gotta have a pretty car, or usually you want to have a pretty car to get it all waxed and pretty. On a run, nobody expects that. We're going to be hitting bugs, dust, dirt. So one of the reasons I kind of like doing drives, shows are cool, but I like drives. But still, he's kind of dusty and ugly from sitting in storage for the last couple of weeks. I didn't even clean the bug guts off of him from our trip to Wallace, so I'm going to do that today. It's going to be covered in bug guts and filthy by the time I get done. So yeah, I'm dumb, but I just can't leave with a dirty car. So all right, I'm going to get cleaned up here, and in about an hour we'll head out to Connell for the night. Let's get this car at least somewhat cleaned up, knock some of the dust off for the trip tomorrow. All right, here we go. So Connell, Washington is home to a Washington State prison. So when you step into the M&M Motel, you might be taken aback at the cinder block walls and no windows. But you see, my theory is it's actually a theme. You're in Connell with a Washington State prison, so the M&M Motel is just having a little hometown pride with their prison-themed cinder block wall, no windows hotel room. So when you're in Connell, make sure to stay at the M&M and enjoy the C block ambiance. So I'm parked there. Randy was parked right there in his MGB, but he pulled out this morning to go put gas in it. And no sooner does he pull out, like I don't think he even cleared the parking lot, and this truck whips in and parks. Now he has no choice but to park there, because heaven forbid you park in that spot, that spot, that spot, the empty spots on the other side, any of the other empty spots. No, has to park right there. It's the weirdest thing. Why do people do that? Anyone else ever gone shopping and you park your car out in the middle of nowhere to try to keep it safe, and somebody has to park right next to you? The damnedest psychological thing I can't figure out. Okay, let's go on a drive. Well, how was that, gentlemen? You like the twisties?
Well, other than when that camper and that truck and trailer went by.
Yeah.
Going around the corner?
Yeah.
I had a bit of a pucker factor, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, and then when we hit that distance going down the hill,
Yeah, I will say that's one stretch where you definitely want to have both hands on the wheel and paying attention. Apparently we're getting invaded by the Germans again. They just can't seem to help themselves. Yeah. And we don't have a single Spitfire with us.